Nananom bi a wo gomo oboase ene wo de adhwede to aban panyimfo anim se eba mpuntu di a abo mo pa nti wontwa nani emehwe omo. Sanso na adehye oto aba wa ahama ochemu se ensem bi ekoso na anu fiada ama akwakofo mra hyebedwa ni ho wo stress mra hyebedwani no emra bonten emeyi ne ho ano. Nia wohwe ye nyani mu semenche credit mu nchemu na nkasa eba na aseda sonko ene de ma bohye ba electricals na express group sano pay obu ye chidom Godfrey anim ene me din ye hye ensem no ase ye hye ensem na ase de na ye hye ase afia so ye hwe enuane ne efunyuma nsem so onso afo owura erikopoku ene pani dia baba tudwa se eye contract bi a my Ghana ene Power China International Group ewo efa Palogu Dam no ade ne aban ehwe se obetimi atwam opani chema free bese 209 aban ede betudwa se we hia Ghana ska bese dollars bese $993 ede akwakoye dam no aban atua $12 million ama company no na so bepem se ye kase nya de o maye bibia enu mu ne no ada ene ne nsa hwe dam na nsa ode call Upper East Mantemo, the other two say, only the docket in a comma ban lawyer penny no him. Se Bibia to Nidia on track contract in him.
For 5 years. At a cost around 993 million Ghana cedis. $1 million. Almost $1 billion. The project was to solve 3 critical challenges. 1, to provide irrigation facilities for farming. 2, to provide power, hydropower, to augment whatever we have in place to generate power for Ghanaians. And then 3, to help address the challenges from the Barry Dam spillage. The contract was awarded. Ghana government was to pay $56 million under the contracts as mobilization to enable the contractor mobilize to site. Almost $12 million was paid, but no work was done. And it's like the contract is in a limbo. What we will do is to terminate that contract immediately. We'll terminate the Palogu contracts, look for a contractor, look for funding, and then immediately ensure execution of the project. What judgment debt are you talking about? A contract has been awarded. You are supposed to mobilize to site. You didn't go to site. So what judgment debt are you talking about? Anyway, before we terminate, it will not be done here. We'll refer to the Attorney General's Department for his advice before the contract is terminated. But we are prepared to make sure that the Palogu project is executed. And I can assure you that it is going to be John Mohammed's signature projects.
Timemufo to aba e wa shama abatu mposweso wo nkrampopuni mantamo ene de adhwede to mra hyebedwani onwamfo NS Henry Nogbe enim se ensem bia oral afenyo markets eka form no se eduba bi kwa no aye na adwese nka obebo minority MPs ni bi no omra bontin meyi ne ho ano efi se sansem no hunu se egu mra hyebedwani nanimu ase a otena ho din a dachi bi anhwa na amo akra.
You recall that on Friday, 24th January, during the sitting of Parliament, the dishonorable Apenyo Markins engineered his caucus to unprofessionally disrupt Parliament by banging tables, shouting their husbands, and singing patriotic MPP anthem, all in an attempt to hijack the proceedings of Parliament and hold the entire country at ransom. All this in the name of Abelekuma North Parliamentary Results Declaration. It can also be recalled that after both parties had mutual agreement on the way forward, the dishonorable Afenyo Markins took to the floor and made some unsavory and defamatory comments about our noble MP for Ashaiman, Honorable Ernest Nogbe, the man who reduced the MPP votes from 46,000 to 22,000. That is more than 50% in the just ended elections. The unruly behavior of the dishonorable minority leader is not an isolated event. Everybody who has been monitoring the vetting process is appalled by the conduct of Afenyo Markins, who seek to use the platform for personal aggrandizement, personal glorification, total disrespect and disregard to the chairman and other members of the committee. You are attempted to forgive him by justifying his childish behavior as a fruitful attempt to remain relevant in the eyes of his disgruntled party faithful, who see his failed tenure as a majority leader as one of the main reasons for their abysmal performance in the last elections. To this, we will tell Afenyo Markins that the only way to become relevant is not to be grandster.
Ọ̀hìnfọ́ Freud ní ẹ̀sí àkùnyà aṣọ ẹ̀wọ̀ Gomu Ọ̀bùasẹ̀ ẹ̀wọ̀ Gomu Central mẹ́sìn ní mu ẹ̀fínfín mantẹ́mu Nana Imbel asomakon a ọ̀tọ́sọ nkono de adesọ̀dẹ̀ ẹ̀tọ́ Ghana aban nim sẹ́ ẹ̀bá mpuntuo wọ̀ mpọ̀tẹ́mu hɔ a ẹ̀yà adé a abọ́ ọmọ paa nti wɔhwɛ sɛ mpanifo ntwe w'ani ɛmɛhwɛ ọmọ ɔde nsɛm wɔ nyinaa to dwa wɔ abra wɔne yɛn nsɛm training na nansa ɛtwetwe nkɔmɔ no twem sɛ ne ɔmɔ how to true paa ɛyɛ wɔn kwan ɔfa so wɔ Sraduru ɛkɔ junction no aban ntwe n'ani ɛmɛbɔ ọmọ.
It's all about peace. What's the Robia Akakakayim? Man in my crowd will be also be Najan. Damanose, and Moyaza, who or one then to Pabu or Kumbia. Some assassin or uncle, Uncle Fan and womb baby are hinging over. It's in the hinging Abadan name. In Kuabasa, sir. Mankesim Chebi na working on what the one grassy and working what kind of motor or bossy. And say I can't no quaza, Dam Kuabasan, no more abusham painful, or asunafo a be na this enough and working on there, Robertsona, no Watsona since 1947. What the Kui. And see, and there, Yajuna, Yaka yachu there. She shares it too. And young Kuabasana, Yazabakuma, on a neza, you may, or send us half watch for Henny, our no watching. And Mancasim for watcher, Mancrado, and Okayang. But I know young. And say up a Yakan Yabua, Yahin, 9 for Basa, no one paying for me. I said that I can't be or be a little butcher, Mancumize, Abba, Makoya, Abba, no, was it a friend of my. Or him or a young man, you must so Sebi, no more can we now so once way where you man. One may to trust them, one may be a month for one day, or be enough for what him. Binoman says, you are a regime there. Sassy, I'm was margin above what yes in can. That's awesome. We need bigger hospital. The airplane. It is a very busy road as a quine. Main road, so we need the road to be fixed. Making sure that the Juma number one hour when the Juma tomorrow. Now, marketing now how to together with my elders, we're making sure that we resolve the issues. Now, this is a very big community. The one central community. The one central community, the one was, if I'm not mistaken, is the biggest. So this is a hub. Investor there can come here, open a business here,
Oh yeah. Even our we're very, very strong and ambitious. They are ready to work. Mawunya nige ndumala ba ni biya ya. Itinda ya fami. Ko yi wa fami ntuma pa ifra. Ife na ko no. Nyama ba ba sisa wo mu abwase.
Dada na nado danko akufuado ni statue ana ewo efian kwanta hospital abatu achi nipa bi ehye no ehonsem bebre na aba enu mu na ohene popro wo lower disco ewo atoye mantem na akwasi agiman otoso nkron aba be chimi se ensensem ne nam ewiem se na nanom na gigi iska ede yes statue no enya ade omutu apeni bia o chimi se Ghana for mo sansem ne wu na no kre bia enim.
November 2024, and statue empirifo epa hontoma ewo Afian Kwanta Hospital ewo secondary takrade. His Excellency Nana Danko Akufo-Addo ne thank you to okopi ho ena wormo fa akwanya no ade bie statue eso. Enu efiri ho no akoye kasachu bebre bi kire se nananom a mo ewo Western North region na wormo dum sika eye statue ade she Ghana mpani animunyam. Ebi nso kasache mu se entesa enu enenam so ama Nana Akwasi Agiman a otoso enkono ejina hemfo a wormo ewo Western North region nyina enemu kasache mu se eye statue a wormo ka ho asem no enya de a wo mu ni kwaya statue no wana osi ye no efa so esiye domu ya so statue no esi ho enti se meeting e course so mo ba be statue seska wo nya yom de statue se hwan ene bo a ye mo ye statue no wormo enimu adabraka domu ni ma se edu se be pa ho ntoma no ana ye frɛ wormo a odo nanimu nyam kota akira mkokopa e ho ntoma sei ana odi tudwa.
And like I indicated in my first interview, I think it's an issue that we don't need to disturb ourselves with now. But the fact is that people were saying that it was the Jews who contributed, because I never contributed anything. And I was also not a party in any meeting that discussed the decision. So as far as I am concerned, I contributed nothing. I don't know about this manufacturing, because nothing was openly discussed at the Regional House of Chiefs or any other place which I was present about the statue. So as far as we are concerned, as far as I am concerned, it is not the chiefs who contributed to make that statue. We did not.
Isn't it surprising?
Yenko wie kasebono ewo ti mantemo owura Clefin Samuel hwe ni mu se nyankopon adoma obenya akonya no aba besom se Nkwanta North District Chief Executive eno mu enopani chim se oba oti mantemo ani ma pi no ba de adomo a se wonya sa akonya na de ba ko esi na ni so ne se obeboa amanstra hwe potemo atimi akonkan na nam so ama wonya sika pa efrimu
position at Nkwanta. The one most striking thing that is begging for answers, innovative answers from the DC, like yes, my lord, is I told the vetting committee that when you go to the district assembly today, there is a recommendation that has settled on in terms of they have discovered hippopotamus sanctuary in the Nkwanta North, in the CB zone around Ubunja, Parang. And that particular thing, most of the technocrats are peeved. The reason why is that most of the DCs, the previous DCs, are not giving priority to that particular thing. And they have whispered into my ears that I, Samuel Kofi Kelefin, given the nod. What they want us to do is we should give a lot of priority to it. We are not going to spend so much money where people think that we might not get. It's just about what writing through the minister of the regional minister, and will advertise it on the website of the district assembly so that the donor agency and other partners will see that indeed there is a potential of this kind in Ghana, and we needed to tap into it. When we tap into it, it is multi-purpose advantageous. One is that it's going to link up
the link roads before any other thing will be done at the Parampara number 1 or 2 in the Obunja enclave. We need the roads. That's one advantage. 2, there is going to be a tourist site which will attract other foreigners and other things. The second one is that income. It's going to give income to the local content. We are going to tap into the local content. That is the boys or the men who are around that particular enclave, and they will be paid for it. Another one is that at the moment the hippopotamus is becoming dangerous to the farmers who are living within the enclave. So the lives of the farmers are endangered. Anytime it is their season, you see that they will be chasing the farmers, and the farmers' lives are threatened. So this and many are some of the things Kofi Kelefin, when given the nod, I want to bring to bear.
Asada Shonko and Yadema Bosheba Electrica say nay, Wakofankania Honiama Papa, Ababeguna Sway Hua, Ama or Mam de Juma companies, any filmina, or BB2B, on a honum, Bosheba, one Kania Honiama Betty say. Steady lamp, LED floodlight, CCTV cameras, and any cables, or air conditioning fan beer, USB slot room, switches, 12V adapter, digital video recorder, solar lamp beer, Bosheba Bioho, or solar standing fan beer, and then can intimina super piano, O.B.T and Abetobi, now or there, you do cania cry, or bomb from our dem ho, baby beer de cania boania this year, no Bosheba papa, honum, or cables be energy commission ajia to meet say 1.5 mm 2.5 mm 16 mm 4 mm 10 mm ene ne keka ho nyina ne krabatan de doso asante mantem dum PZ kiti market for na ehwe animu shop back we honom anti attack for building nim e PZ Kumasi PZ assembly yeken obonya Bosheba niema ni bi ato honom headquarters ne operations runabout that Kesia Oyerepa TV or FM Promise TV and Promise FM woman. Friend Penny forward 0322 030838 0322 030838 now for 0536 095 966 0536 095 966 Bosheba Electricals and Kania ne honia ma papa efie ne ho a opeso dibi koton anaso de koye adwuma bra ho ne betobi se be ya won so koton abenya mfaso Express Group de enipa call amanone amwakwa akotena ho aye adwuma na wasan so asua de oman bi te se Canada UK Australia USA Germany and aye wani so ade hunu so obekwa Express Group nkwa ene betimi aboa amwakwa na apese okọ Dubai Qatar South Korea na akoye adwuma Express Group betimi ede wako akonya ho a odini pa okọ Dubai Canada UK US Australia and Germany se okọ nsahwe akobo nya kohoma so echo Express Group nkrabatane dos Kumasi Asafo Labor Runabout Accra First Light Kaneshi Tema Community 18 Lashibi Ebegoi Filling Station no Sunyano was Silver House and High Court no Tamale Obehu Express Group wanyana building in Tamale Teaching Hospital Takra de Market Circle and Ernesto Fast Food no opposite close to Takra Library for Express Group pen forward 0249 000448 0249 000448 now for 0555 550067 0555 550067 Express Group or the kwamano ne wa bra won hwede nya haw bia na so watimi akobo bra ape bibi kakra e dia begwafie God for the name e di ye call am O.B.T ababe so ye dase se woni ye tra ya krawo